bem-vindos à Imprensa Mahon. Meu nome é Criador Mahon e hoje eu estou com... Who are you?
Yes, no, I was going to speak Spanish.
You wanted to speak Spanish? Do you want to practice right now? My Spanish is not even that good.
Yo soy Graeme Manson, Criador de Orphan Black with my partner John Fawcett.
Something really weird just happened at the train station.
What?
I saw a girl kill herself.
Ew.
Yeah, and she looked exactly like me. I've got to go up to her flat. You're not bad.
Gente, vocês sacaram o tanto que o cara é importante, né? Agora vocês vão ter que ficar para entender todas as dicas que ele pode dar. When did you realize, oh my God, this worked well? Like, we have a success in our hands.
Well, we knew that it was episode 103, at the end of episode 103, when Cosima steps in for the first time, and it's the three girls, and for the first time you see three Tatyanas on camera. Mm-hmm. That was the point that we knew our technology and our gimmick worked. We didn't know if it would. We were just so satisfied that it worked for us. We managed to do it.
This was like...
You can see the three people. Tatyana is embodying them all perfectly. They feel like different people, which is exactly what we wanted. That was the moment when John and I looked at each other and said, I think this is going to work.
We did it. And what about when the fans, when you're like, oh my God, now this is big?
It was about halfway into season one when...
After it launched season one?
After it was airing in Canada and the US.
You felt that in the middle of season one?
Because we started to get response from the fans. We started to get fan art by then, and the fan art, it was just so eye-opening. Again, that wasn't a scale of success, like this is going to be a huge hit and the numbers are huge. That they really weren't. The success for us was that people were really into it.
People really in love.
Yeah, they were really digging it.
That's so nice.
Very much a work ethic inspired by Tatyana, because she's, she had this impossible task that no one had ever done before. She pulled it off, was really great at it, worked her butt off every day, kept bringing more and more to these characters, kept looking for the twists and the surprises in the characters, and that inspired the whole crew. It made the crew very close because she was a real leader of our production, of our set.
Inside of it. One more time. Oh, so good.
That was so good.
So good.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
So thank God for that casting.
Thank God for the casting, yeah. But that is the awards that Tat got was a real measure of success for the whole crew.
Tatyana Maslany.
She would always deflect it as well. It was a real family.
Thank you so much. There's so many people I feel so indebted to. Graeme Manson and John Fawcett.
Pulled together. We had the same crew, almost all the same crew in the same departments for 5 seasons.
For 5 seasons, that's rare, right?
It's quite rare, yeah. Wow. So it was a real, everybody brought their best.
The vibe was good.
The vibe was family. Yeah. It was good.
What can you say to script writers that are watching us to say, well, they're really trying to create their series and to say, hey, network, can you pay attention to my project? What tips can you give to them to be a success like you and rock?
If you have an idea that you love and you think is a really good idea, even when you get rejected, and it will happen, never give up on that idea.
Go to the next one.
Go to the next one, but always keep the other one just percolating, simmering on the side.
How many networks did you talk before it got green light?
It's why you can't give up on an idea. Ideas can have many forms.
Yeah, you adapt.
We originally thought that the idea was a feature film. and we could never finish a feature film. It was too big an idea. We didn't know how to end it. And then when television got, you know, when 6 Feet Under and Sopranos and Breaking Bad, when serialized television began to like take over the airwaves again, that's where when we decided that's where we could put this idea. So we worked on it in that form, and we pitched it to all of the networks in the States and in Canada, and everybody said no. And that good ideas don't die. You can always use a good idea.
That's a great tip, see? Gente, tá vendo? Você pode receber 1 milhão de não desista. É maravilhoso essa ideia.
Make sure you have a good that first relationship with the producer. Make sure that that's a strong creative relationship.
And that you trust that person.
You trust them and that they've got your back.
You have each other's back. That's a very good tip.
Yeah,
that's a
because
nice one.
That's the person who's going to run interference and help you run interference with the networks, who can be a whole different...
Do the diplomacy part, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a good one. But shit to avoid. What would you say? Don't do this.
Avoid lawsuits at all costs. Just say forget it.
Not to sue anyone.
I mean, it is good to know when to drop a project. I mean, I did say you got to stick with them.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's like yeah,
it's not worth it.
Yeah. Another reason to have a strong partner, because you fight those battles together.
Oh yeah. You have someone to lean on.
Avoid cliche stories, avoid static characters, always look to
you went on the other way, right? You went the opposite, the extreme opposite with Orphan Black.
Yeah, well...
Oh God, it's like, shit. No?
And so it's always to look for interesting characters, look for twists and look for surprises. And I always find that the most interesting things about characters are their contradictions.
And you found quite a few.
Yeah.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Obrigada.